So let me share my screen. Yeah, hi, good morning, Rohit. Uh, good morning, sir. Happy to hear your voice after a month. Thanks. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Praveen. So, yeah, guys, if you need any help, whoever completed your batch already, still, if you are facing any issues, if you are not getting a calls, your profile is not shortlisted, so you can ping me personally, one to one, share your resume, so that we will discuss. Okay? Yeah. So, chart is disabled. Okay, let's ask to host to enable. I think host.
Hello, sir.
Messages enable.
Yes, enable any, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Charges.
Okay. Yeah, it's a workshop, right, today, so others also can see that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks. Uh, Thanks for joining this session, even Sunday also. Uh, I'm very happy with your work and dedication. So definitely, guys, I'm day one in from the day one, I'm saying only the thing. If you are having a good, you know, consistence, if you are a consistent person to, interested on the concepts, whatever it is, in the even if the market is not good, still you guys are placing it a very good job, very good companies. I mean, I'm getting many messages from the students. I got a job with this company and all. Even hard time also they're getting a jobs because of their hard work only. I can say that. Okay. Yeah. So today workshop, I think everyone aware of that. Yeah. So this is a last session on security services. We have started, I think, 1 month back, the series for the security services series. So we covered almost 10 plus security services, and today we are going to cover 5 plus security services, total 15 plus security services, yeah, and including NACL, SG, IAM, WAF, okay, KMS, parameter store, secret manager, AWS guard duty, inspector, WAF, shield. Okay, these are very important services, guys. Even now, I think you already heard about DevSecOps also. Okay, so please go through all the workshop videos. 100% I'm very confident on this. Okay, if you go through all the videos in YouTube which I have taken from me, definitely 30 to 40% interview questions will come from that areas only. So please don't neglect the security services. Even many of you learn already what is security group, but you don't know how to use in real time. I have explained in the real time how to use also. Security group is not all about every time 000 all traffic. So we have to enable a specific SG group, a specific entity only, not for everyone, everywhere. Same NACL also, KMS also, parameter store, secret manager, whatnot. We discuss many things here. So today, this is final session on the security services. And next series, I'm going to plan on AI DevOps engineers, which AI tools we have to more focus. I'm going to start the series. I think it will take also 1 month time. So how to generate a Jenkins pipelines, how to generate a Terraform code. So useful for DevOps engineers and cloud engineers, what type of AI tools are important. So we can start a series soon. And later my focus completely on Kubernetes, EKS upgradations and all. So my planning is like that. We'll see what we can do in the coming days. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's jump on to the final session on secret services. I mean security services in AWS. Okay, so today agenda. Let's yeah. Okay. So today's agenda, we are going to focus on the first service, AWS WAF and Shield. It's a combination. Okay, this is the first service. Today I'm going to discuss. And next, AWS Guard Duty. And next, AWS Inspector. So these tools we can focus in the today class. Yeah. So let me put a heading, session 3. Okay, session 3. AWS security services. So with these sessions, if you do some hard work on this area, you can eligible for AWS security engineer. Yeah, role also. Cloud security engineer role. You are eligible for directly with these sessions. Cloud security engineer role. Also you can apply. Okay, you are eligible for cloud security engineer role. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, let's understand what is WAF and Shield. Yeah. So I'm not checking any messages, guys. Let me explain something. Later, I can give time to you ask any questions. Yeah. So WAF and Shield, guys, we know one thing. Let's draw a architecture. So as we know, everyone, this is VPC. And now, let's say this is subnet. Let's say, and this is a server. So each layer we have a security services, and inside we have a application. Okay, inside we have a application. Okay, let me try a big one little. So this is server. Inside server we have a application. So these are the layers from outer to inner layer here. That is your application. Perfect. So this is application. Application running inside the server. Server is part of subnet. Subnet is part of VPC. So each layer we have a security services. For example, if I want to control subnet level, I can use NACL. So NACL. So if I want to enable security for instance level, this is security group. This is security group. So if I want to enable now application level security, NACL security group, these two services are network level, it will work. But application level also, so application level means, for example, everyone can access application. If I allow all traffic, for example, Flipkart or Amazon, everyone can access. In this case, in that request also, hacker request also there, right? So definitely, as I'm enabling SG for everyone, hacker request also enter into my application. In this case, how you can protect your application from hacker request? So we are using here WAF. web application firewall, application level, it will work. So first we have to understand this will works application level, SG-NACL combination works network level. So for example, here user is here, is the user. Let's take a user, simple. Yeah, I'm taking a user here. A public user. So he's is accessing application. So first his request will travel VPC, NACL, SG, WAF, and application. Let's say out of the box, hacker request, hacker also. So if I take a hacker, so his request also travel. His request also travel same NACL SG. SG also, SG don't know, right? You are a hacker or not. So as you are enabling 000 public HTTP traffic, HTTPS traffic, so everyone can access. Then in this case, WAF play a very important role here. So his request also enter NACL SG. Because of NACL SG network level configurations. So NACL SG don't know this is hacker request or user request. So allows every request. But application level, how you can protect? So by using web application firewall. For example, with combination of inspector, guard duty, web application firewall, and shield, these services completely works for, any threats are there, the request, any multiple requests are coming from the same IPs, completely monitor and it will be find out this request is genuine request or hacker request and all. Okay. So these three are plays very important, for any threats are there. Okay, any request is abnormality is there. These three will be take care. Okay. First we can see WAF level and shield level. So how WAF and shield works together and WAF and shield works together to give the security for the application level. Okay. So if you want to work with WAF and shield, so we have to create either CloudFront or load balancer. The reason is simple. So application, you are giving access to external either through load balancer or CloudFront only. When we can use a CloudFront, if you are using a cache process, so it's a front door for everyone. So first request will go to CloudFront, there only we can apply filter. Or if you are not using CloudFront, the first request will go to Route 53 to load balancer. Your application front door is what? Either load balancer or CloudFront. In this case, the first request will hit either CloudFront or load balancer. So WAF and Shield, we can enable either API gateway or CloudFront or load balancer front end doors only. In this case, what I'm going to do, quickly I can create one server and configure a load balancer. We can test WAF and Shield. So I'm going to create one server here. Server name I'm giving a WAF, for example. Yeah. So key pair is not required anyway. I'm going to connect through portal itself. Let's launch a server. Proceed without key. Yes. Yeah. Server is creating. Yeah. Okay. Let's connect this server. Okay. Still it is pending. It's running now. Let's connect now. So I'm creating a load balancer because of to test WAF, we need a load balancer for CloudFront. I think CloudFront I already explained in detail. So I'm taking load balancer now. Yeah. I'll give time for the question, guys. M install. I'm installing some process here, HTTPD or something. Yeah, HTTPD or Nginx, whatever you can. Process ID also give me double one here. Okay, it's a downloading now HTTPD. Okay, so start system CTL, start HTTPD. Okay, server working fine on the default path. So let's create a target group quickly. To create a load balancer, we need a target group. Quickly, I'm creating a target group now. Instance TZ1. So 80 prot. Yeah, default path is root only. I'm not deployed any application. So I'm giving /. This is the server need to be configured with load balancer. So once target group created, let's create a load balancer. So application load balancer, ALB. So internet facing, yeah, front door, as I said. So select all agents as my application server is running anyone availability zone here. Instead of checking, I'm enabling all. So default security group and select TG. I think this process, everyone is aware of that. I'm not explaining in that much level. So create a load balancer. Yeah. So it's a provisioning state. Perfect. So once it is completed, once load balancer configuration is completed, I'll try to hit this by using load balancer so that I can configure the WAF and do some activities in that. Okay, let's check your questions now. Next batch, yes. Jyoti, yeah, next batch is going to be start, I think so, next week. 10:30 a.m. Not next week, sorry, July 2nd week. New batch is going to be start. Yeah. How many AWS services? Let me show you. Somewhere I have. Let me show you guys. The question came now, so that recently batch. Let me show you. So these many services we can cover. Only AWS. After the DevOps. So auto scaling, cloud front, transit gateway, load balancer, RAID replica, DynamoDB, RDS proxy, Elastic Cache, and a secret manager, Lambda automations, 5 use cases, Python bot 3, API gateway, EBS, EFS, S3, Lambda, SNS, SES, networking areas, CloudTrail, Splunk, CloudWatch, Grafana, Prometheus, security services, NACLSG, Inspector, WAF. So ROT 53, many services will cover. So like this explanation will be there. This is final AWS complete. After that, we have internally we have discussed this recently. That's what I'm showing you here. This. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think load balancer also configured, guys. Active. Let's take the DNS name and let's try to hit now. Excuse me. It works. Okay, working. I mean, HTTP response by default response is it works. If you add any application also will get. But focus is not application. Focus is application security. So we note it. So you don't create a multiple dependencies while learning is something. Create with less dependencies, we can do it. Okay, let's go to now. WAF and shield. Okay. So this is a WAF dashboard. So let me give a clarity on this. So what is WAF? WAF is a web application firewall. It's a security service that protects your web application from. Yes, what we discuss here, it will work application level. So WAF will provide a security layer for your application. Okay. So in this case, WAF, we are going to focus on three areas. First is IPs, high request rates, and bot. So here, okay, what we can do with the WAF? By using WAF, so first we have to configure definitely CloudFront or ALB or API Gateway or App Runner. These are the friend doors for any application. So definitely we have to configure these areas. What we can do with the AWS WAF. So we can block a suspicious IPs. If something abnormality is there from that IP continuously coming as some threat, you can block that IP completely. So that IP is unable to access your application at all. By default, allow and add a IP as a block in the WAF level. So SG level, we can allow, we can't block, right? Yes. So we can allow only specific traffic. So we can check a rate limit. Rate limit means, for example, let's say, if I put some rate limit, if from any IPN, 5,000 requests or 1,000 requests are coming from specific IP continuously, what it is meaning here? For example, guys, if you access a Flipkart, one time you can access, two times you can access, three times you can access. Continuously 1,000 requests are coming in 2 minutes from your laptop, from your laptop IP. What we can understand this? Tell me, guys, anyone? Continuously, one person is accessing 2,000 times. He is trying to hit your application in just 2 minutes. What it is meaning? So definitely is trying to run some script to hack something, right? Continuously is hitting bot request. Very good, bot request. Something he's trying to hack. No user can hit 2,000 times. No user can hit 1,000 times in 5 minutes. If you're a user for Flipkart, you can access one time, two times, three times in a particular 5-minute span. For example, time 10:57. 10:57 to 11 a.m. 3 minutes are there. In this 3 minutes, you can access one time, two times, three times. If you're trying to access 10,000 times, 5,000 times, 1,000 times means you are trying to hack your application by running background some scripts. Okay, so that script will run continuously to trying a different passwords. Okay, hacker is saying that try that this password, try that this password, try that this password. 100 times is running, 100 times it is trying. Yes, correct. DDoS attack. Okay, I'll explain each and everything later. So in this case, this rate limit is what here. So we can put some rate limit. User can access 100 times more than 5 minutes and the time. So you can consider as a hack request. You can block immediately that IP. Like that WAF also will work. Or manually you can block a specific IP also. Understand what I'm trying to say? So here we have three concepts. We can block IPs and specific country also. And high request rates. Just now I discussed. High request rate means DDoS effect. DDoS effect means what? They will send one link, spam link and all continuously. If someone can hit on that link, they can easily get the data. So this kind of, DDoS effect is nothing but, so hacker is trying to run a multiple scripts, or a hacker is trying to send a spam mails. If you access that, he can easily enter into your network. Okay, so these kind of issues we can easily overcome by using AWS WAF. Okay, first we can understand how to block. First concept is what? How to block a specific IP by using WAF method. Then I'll go for rate limit method. Okay, then I'll go for bot attack method. Okay, let's focus first on how to block a specific IP by using WAF. In this case, what we can do, you can create a IP sets here first. Creating an IP set. So for example, IP set name, you can give anything, dev or something. Your wish name is completely you can give. So it's my region, my application running North Virginia. So what we can do, I'm able to access my application without any issue, right? So I mean, this load balancer is going to hit my laptop. That means my laptop IP. So let's check what is my IP. If you can give this command, what is my IP, you can see your laptop IP address. Don't go in the settings and all to waste your time. Simple. This is your laptop IP. Take this laptop IP and give to here the list of here following by 32 here. So multiple IPs you can add list here. Okay. So, okay. With this IP, what you're trying to do, I'll explain later. First, I'm entering my IP here. So IP sets are nothing but where we can add a list of IPs, whether yellow or Denny, doesn't matter. First, you can add a list of IPs here. Okay. I'm adding a list of IPs here. Okay. Now you can create a web application rule here. This rule can call something here. For example, yeah, I'm just adding a name. WAF test. I'm just creating a WAF test rule here. So here you can add your source. My source is what? Application load balancer. Perfect. Select your ALB. I think this is my ALB name, correct? And next, yeah, and select. And next you can see active under DDoS also. I mean, we are saying that you can active DDoS also. Okay. Next is what? Add a rule. So here you can select a own rule, not managed rule. Select your own rule. One more time, I'm going to show you. First step is create a web ACL. I mean, after creating IP set, create a web ACL. Here, give a web ACL name, WAF test something, any name you can give your wish. So add a AWS resource. I mean, application load balancer or cloud front. I have already configured application load balancer. This is my application load balancer name. Okay. And now, so this rule is going to under DDoS. So DDoS means if any high request will come, it will check and it will block simply that IP also. Okay. And now I'm going to create a rule now. My rule I'm creating now. So here you can create any rule, for example. Yeah. Yeah. This rule going to block. Okay. So here you have to select. Let's wait. Sorry, select IP set here. So give your IP set name. My IP set already you can see this is my IP set. So this IP set we are hand over to web application firewall. These are my IPs. Okay. These are IPs allow or block your wish. Block, okay. Select on block. Add rule. Next. Next. All next. Create a web base here. So what I'm trying to explain here, first you can create a web IP set. So add the list of IPs, whether you want to yellow, whether you want to Denny. And this IP set you can give as a WAF, web application firewall creation time, yellow or Denny. Yellow or Denny for what? Your load balancer hit. For your load balancer hit. Okay. Okay. Let's give in very in detail diagram. Wait. In IP set, hello, Denny for your load balancer. Load balancer already configured in the WAF. So this is completely WAF. Yeah. So if you add a hello, this specific only it will be hello, specific IP set. Denny means this will block. So IPs where we can configure inside the IP sets. Like this. So this IP is a hacker IP, for example. So you can block simply Denny. So he's unable to access at all from his laptop to your load balancer. Like this, it will work. Okay, that's what I have created now. So let's now try to hit my load balancer now. Forbidden. Clear? First test is clear. So by using WAF, I just blocked one IP. So why I should block this IP? For example, so this IP continuously hitting by configure any, inspector and all, we can understand when IP is continuously hitting, we can see the list also. So maybe you have some doubt on this IP, why this is continuously hitting and all. So we can deny this IP directly. So this IP is unable to access your application. No, this IP, if you block application level, IP can enter security group level only. So that IP can access different application inside the server, or inside different subnet inside different server, but not particular application. This application configured to load balancer, right? So if you block load balancer level means what? The load balancer is configured to this application. What it is, but he can use, how you can give your VPN address to them? Are you going to give hacker to your VPN credentials? Huh? Who can use VPN? User can use VPN. VPN can use inside the team, not outside the team, right? Outside the team can use internet. Inside the team can use VPN. If you give your VPN to hacker, you're indirectly saying that take my everything to you. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? Web application firewall, how to block. See, in your interview, simply you can say, so yes, I use a web application firewall to block a specific IPs or allow a specific IPs to hit my application. So WAF work like a application level after SG layer. So either we can allow or deny by using web application firewall. Okay, WAF. So come now, let's go to my web application firewall. So let's go to IP sets now. So you can click on this, Dev. Yeah. So edit. Yeah. Here I'm going to delete IP from the list. So now I have removed from my IP from the IP sets. Now, if you want to deny any request, already one rule created for this rule is for what? Deny request rule. So you can add a list of IPs directly here only. This IP set already configured for deny for WebACL, right? So whatever IPs you are going to add in this list, all IPs are going to be rejected from this application. Clear till here? You no need to open every time WebACL. This WebACL already configured this IP sets for the deny purpose. So whenever you can add a list of IPs here, automatically all IPs will be rejected from your WebACL. If you want to check, go to here. See this list here. Your WebACL is blocked here. I think you can see blocked only one. So this is the process here. Rules, you can see this is the IP set rule. If you can click on the rule, yeah, this is the rule. So IP deleted, right? That's what you are unable to see. The rule is what? Action is block. So this WAF is for only block. For example, if you want to create one more WAF to yellow, yes, you can create yellow. I mean, block for not every traffic. Block for specific IP. IP set configured, right? This IP set only for block. Remaining is yellow. Or if you can create a WebACL to only yellow, the list of IPs only yellow, remaining are block. Like that it will work. SG level we can't do, right? Allow and deny. SG only allow. If you not mention, completely deny. But if I want to allow 3 IPs allow, 3 IPs deny, so which security service we can use in your interview? I want to access my application. So I want to give 3 IPs for allow, 3 IPs for reject. Which security service we can use? Very good, WAF. SG, there is no control like that. Okay. SG, allow means only the specific IPs allow, remaining are all deny. Yeah. But WAF, allow or deny, we can use for both. Perfect. Okay. I hope you guys are clear till here, right? Perfect. Next, I'm going to create one more rule. So this is completed here. How to block a specific IP, how to allow specific IP by using IP sets. If request comes from a specific IP address, block it before reach your app. You define the IPs and add into the drop into the request immediately. So this is the process of, IP block process. Next, rate limit. Rate limit is what? As I explain here, if I give a rate limit, 100 requests only can serve from the specific IP for in a 15 minutes, in a 5 minutes. If any request will come more than 5 minutes, more than 100 in the 5 minutes, definitely I can consider as this request is a hacker request. Definitely it's a reality only, right? No one can access in 5 minutes 100 times as a normal user. Someone can try to grab the content. Someone can try to run a multiple request to retrieve the password and all. Only they can run some scripts and all, right? So you can create a rate limit manually also. Let's try this process also now. Before that, let's access this as I remove the restrictions. Yeah, it works fine now. So let's go to WebACL. I'm going to create a one more rule now. Yeah. So let's give here, give a AWS resource. So application load balancer, I'm selecting now, add name, you can give rate test. Okay, LB. Again, you can select the DDoS also. Now add a rule, own rule. See, now this time you can select a rule builder. Means you can check a specific rate also. Rate based rule you can select here. See, I'm creating a rate based rule here. So you have to select not regular rule now, rate based rule. Before we have selected a regular rule and I have selected IP sets, but now I'm selecting a rule build. So in this case, rate limit, I'm giving, for example, 10. If any requests are coming from any IP in within 5 minutes, you can block. Source IP you can block. Understand the meaning here? But I'm not mentioning a specific IP set. If you mention a specific IP set is different. But so I'm not supposed to allow any IP if the request is coming within 5 minutes and multiple times trying to hit. Definitely someone is trying to do some activity. See, 20 lakhs also we can give. 2 crores, I think. 20 crores. Yeah, rate limit. Yeah. So block. If anyone try to, if anyone try to access within 5 minutes, 10 times or 20 times, but 10 times is a just minimum one. Minimum we can give 100, not 10. Okay. So creating a WebACL, come here. So this is a regular rule with help of IP sets. Now next same concept, rule limit. WAF is creating one more for the rule limit. This rule limit is what? If anyone is trying to access my application endpoint is load balancer. If anyone try to hit 10 times within 5 minutes, so this is sensitive data, so don't allow. If anyone try 10 times within 5 minutes, means definitely is trying to something to get the retrieve password or something. So Denny, not allow. So this number you can increase 100 times or 200 times and all. Okay. Yeah. So let's go to now. See, I'm not mentioning any IP like a Denny IP set. Any IP, for example, let's take a let's take an example here. 2 users are there. Here, 2 users are there. One user is accessing normally, just like a normal user. Access, they need means one more time he can access. If password is wrong, one more time he can access. Again, password is come 2 times, 3 times, 4th time. Later they can forget password something. But this user is even trying multiple times. 5 minutes means he's trying to do something here. He don't know anything, but he's trying to do something. That's what he's sending a multiple request to your application. So definitely here WAF will be block his request. As rate limit I have fixed 10 times for 5 minutes. Clear now? So what I can do, my IP, I can try my IP to hit multiple requests by using a curl command and all. So what I can do, let's take a Yeah, like this for loop, I'm going to hit 1 to 150 times by using curl. So, but here I can give my load balancer URL, right? So let's give a load balancer URL. My load balancer, actually here in place of load balancer, you have to be configure route 53 endpoint, but not required. Directly I'm accessing load balancer. Yeah, so what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to hit a multiple times here. 1 to 150 request, I will send to my application load balancer within 1 minute by using my IP. So as per the rule, definitely it will be suspect. You can run anywhere. I'm going to run. Let's something. Yeah, maybe command run. Yeah, it's correct only. Let's copy. It has to hit multiple request. My ALB is correct or not. Okay, anyway, my ALB is correct only 193,547. So it has to be increase the load 1 to 150 times. Your request is hit to no, I want to check requests also. So you can run this. You can see within 5 minutes, number of times I'm going to access. Before already access, right? This is already work. Now I'm trying to access. You can see here. See forbidden. Why? I have already tried before, right? 2 times. Already hit 150 request within 1 minute. Again, I'm sending one more time. See 403, 403, 403. You tell me, guys, when I will get 200? When I will get 200 now? Anyone? Very good. After 5 minutes. The rule I have created for within 5 minutes. If anyone can hit more than 10 times, you can block. My IP is hit more than 10 times. That's what my IP has blocked. Clear now? Let's close this now. I need to wait for 5 minutes. Close this now. No, yeah. So we need to wait for 5 minutes to this will be again work. Clear now rate limit, everyone? I need a response, guys, your end. You are following or not, I need to understand first. These concepts are, not easy concepts. No one can teach these concepts in real time, like a real time. We are using the WAF. That's what I'm explaining to you. Yeah. Thank you so much for your response. No, see, Vaishnavi, very good question you are asking. Yeah. Can I give IP plus rate limit? No. Once you already fix that IP is blocked, right? Why we need to wait for rate limit again? We don't know, right? Who can access your application more than 10 times, 100 times to fix this IP? Anyone can, any hacker can access, right? That's what we are giving. Any IP. If you give specific IP, why you are giving a specific IP? You know this is already suspicious. Then you can block immediately. Don't give second chance to give rates on second rate, third rate, fourth rate. Immediately you can block. I'll give this command only. You can take this command. You can hit. I'll share these notes. You can use this one or this one. Any command you can use. If you want to check specific request, how the request is going, you can use below one. Just this is for loop only. 1 time, 2 times loop, hitting my load balancer multiple times. So my IP is hitting this load balancer. This load balancer is application config load balancer. My IP is hitting multiple times, 1 to 150 times. So my IP is now suspicious for the WAF point of view. That's why it's a block. I hope you guys are clear now. See now, here there is a bot control dashboard, right? So if you add this bot control dashboard, just I'm adding here. You no need to just save only. Okay, somewhere name is missing. You can use common or targeted also fine. Save role. So I have enabled bot configuration also. What bot is? You no need to do anything. Your specific rule, whatever rule you have created, WebACL, any rule you can configure for bot action. For example, let's take this is my rule. Out of these two rules, I'm going to enable bot action for this. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to, I'm trying to add. This is, yeah, for example, if you can see, two rules already configured, right? These two rules target is your application, right? So this rule, as per your rule, it will be configured, your load balancer. Load balancer is configured to your application. So now I'm going to enable any one rule. You can add more, every rule also bot. I'm going to add a bot action for this role. So again, I will get one more benefit. If you configure this WebACL with bot action, along with this rule already created for specific action, right? Additionally, you will get one more advantage if you can use the bot. The bot advantage is what? See, you can read, you can understand easily. Bot attack. Bot attack means a bot is a just program, guys. For example, I'll write a one program. I can run the program to access my application. So for example, user no need to run any program, right? For example, if you want to access Flipkart, you no need to write any program. Simply open a Flipkart and access only. But if anyone write a program to hit flipkart.com, bot will track the API. If you run any program, definitely the background human API, human access flipkart.com is different. Your program can access flipkart.com is different. The API tracking is definitely there here. So bot is a just program software that automatically visits a website and does these things through internet like a robot. For example, it's a bot is a security filter in front of your application load balancer. What it will do, it will check this human request or bot request. Human request means what? Request will come only one, definitely one or two. But bot request means what? He's trying to log in 5,000 times with different passwords. So definitely, guys, you tell me, if I want to test this flipkart.com 10,000 times, manually not possible, right? Hit flipkart.com, flipkart.com, flipkart.com 10,000 times not possible, right? If anyone try to write a program by random passwords to hit this flipkart.com to enter inside the application to do some activity. So if he run any program to run 10,000 times, your bot can apply a filter. This request is coming from human or program. If the request is coming from program, immediately block that request, block that IP. It's apply a filter. No human can run a program to access a flipkart.com 10,000 times and all. So definitely it's kind of rate limit only, but whether you configure or not, this automatically block your bot request if you write any program and run. Clear now? These three activities in the WAF. So you no need to do anything, just to configure bot for your web application firewall. So if you can see, my web application firewall is already here. So if you can see, click on this one area, one web application firewall. Yeah, you can click on the bot control dashboard. See, one request I have bot production configured. 0%, nothing is there here. Everything is smooth now. Rate test web application firewall, you haven't configured bot control dashboard. If you want to control, again, I'm showing you one more time. Just select and configure, give the any name here only. commoner target. So simple, you just go save rules. Okay. So like this, we can configure a bot control dashboard. So only 3 activities we have to focus here: IP block, rate limit, bot control. Clear, everyone? Within 100 items only, then still see, very good question from the Mahesh. If a hacker can successfully break the password with 100 items, that's what, while you creating a password, your password contains a different numbers, uppercase, lowercase. If you give a simple password, your system also reject. This is test cases. Developer can write a test case before deploy this application. The test case should fail if someone can give a normal password. For example, SB internet banking, ICICI internet banking, if you give a password, your name, it will reject. It's a test case. Background application test case is working, reject. So change the password. Your password is simple, anyone can hack. That's what password should always, a strong password. Yeah, customer problem, right? Strong password. That's it. It's not a customer problem. See, guys, customer is a god for an IT engineer. Customer is a god means what? Simply we can't say it's your problem. First, we haven't allow if customer give a simple password. Understand? So definitely we can give a one note if customer give a simple password. Don't give a simple password. Password should strength, not weak. The strength should be strong. If it will be weak, anyone can hack. No hacker. Your friend also can hack. If you can give 143, your friend name, your city name, your friend also can easily say that, right? That's what the problem is here. Clear na, guys, everyone? WAF is a region base, yeah, correct. One 143 patch. In my company, user can't enter system this word. I came to know AWS team resolved it by using WAF. Maybe they configured something here related IP and all. System word. No. This is not WAF. It's application program. If you give, for example, at the rate, it won't allow. Application inside, you have to write this logic. For example, guys, a simple Python code, if you can take, if you enter, it will ask, give any number 1, 2, 1 plus 2 equal to 3. It will give a result, right? In place of 1, 2, if you give a, sorry, this is not a number. It's a character. Reject your request. Like that, they will write. It's not WAF inside. In some case, we can forget password, then how to recover. Why here? This is WAF. You are talking about password recover. That is your internal activity, right? Even hacker can, yeah, he may try different IPs. He can purchase 1,000 devices. Also, definitely. So you can block, right? One mission, you can understand. One mission, one time you are unable to hack your request. So definitely multiple times you have to try the particular time only. Same services Azure GCP also there. But if you're a AWS engineer, no need to focus these many services in Azure and GCP also. You can explain. Correct, Mayank. Now you can understand. Splunk logs, or CloudWatch logs, we can easily understand. These IP is hitting multiple times and all correct. It's same applicable to NASL SG. NASL SG network level, not application level. You can add any application, NASL don't know, SG don't know. You can create a number of rules, no limit. Okay, guys, I think, yeah, let's move to now inspector. Okay, WAF is clear. Let's go to inspector. Yeah, better. I have given here differences also, AWS and SG. SG rules works firewall level, WAF will work application level. So controls who can connect to EC2 only, SGNSL. Controls what type of request can reach your application. Works EC2, ALB, RDS, Lambda, SG group. But WAF works CloudFront, ALB, API gateway all. Filter IP port protocol. Filter HTTP method. Many things are there. Query, you can block specific query. We can block specific query also, but I'm not going to take that level, no need. So like that, you can block specific URL also. Okay, like specific IP. So what it applies before a connection, it's made a TCP UDP player. After connection, it's made a before request to hits. I mean, yes. So after SGNSL success only, you are able to access your application. After connection made only, you are able to enter your, WAF. So this is stateful. Yes, both are stateful. Again, you no need to give entry and exit also explicitly like NACL. Cost, SG always free. This is apply as per the request. Clear? And coming to the shield guy, you no need to do anything shield. Shield by default apply for all the services, account level. So just shield job is to DDoS protection, distributed denial of service. I think you know DDoS, right? DDoS attacks, same kind of process only. If they send any spam mails, okay, a sample mails, okay, phishing mails, that will be block your application by using DDoS. DDoS completely filter from the user level any endpoints the users are trying to insert by using, endpoint. So definitely AWS Shield will be block their request. Okay, not allow for DDoS. DDoS means, for example, you can see many phishing mails in your Gmail, right? Click on this URL, you will get something and all. If you click, your request will be reached to directly hacker. Hacker can hack your saved password in your systems. Okay, easily, and they can enter. That's what phishing mails you have not supposed to click. Even if once you configure DDoS protections, 80 to 70% we can reduce this process by using Shield. See, AWS Shield monitoring all the incoming traffic and inspects network traffic in real time. It will be used machine learning and any abnormal detections and threats and all, it will be by default, it will take care by using CloudFront and Global Accelerator. Clear till here, everyone? No. They are not pro in the security system, Rakesh. We are weak at in the security systems. Think like that. Even after providing many security systems, they're still hacking means we are weak. Simple. If you want to send any code, if you are using WhatsApp, they can hack. If you're accessing Gmail, if you're sending through Gmail, they can access. So if we are weak, indirectly they are strong. Okay. For example, two friends are there. Many times you can say this name, I like this name always. So definitely if your friend want to check your mobile or laptop, first he try whatever name you like only, right? You already discussed to your friend, this name is my weakness. So definitely he can hit your weakness only by giving that name as a password. Right or not? And many persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this kind of passwords, Amma, Nana, Hyderabad, India. This kind of passwords usually they are doing, right? Yeah, sometimes friends, you know the movie, enemies will rise from nearby us only, not from anywhere. Anyway, cool. It's a Sunday joke. Perfect, guys. Yeah. Next, go to inspector. Yeah. Next, go to inspector. So Amazon Inspector is a security service from AWS that automatically scan your EC2 instances. This job is now, guys, inspector job is simple. It will scan every instance. If you configure to inspector, it will scan every instance and check the instance inside any vulnerabilities are there. For example, m install git-y. Yes, you tell me, guys. A simple logic I'm going to, highlight here. M install git-y git will be installed. Recent version of git only will be installed, right? Remember each and every point what I'm trying to say. Recent version git will be installed. Or if you install any Terraform, recent version only, it will be installed. Why recent version? Git already developed 10 years back. Why new releases are coming from the Git? Release 1, release 2, 25 point version, 26, 27. Why new releases are coming every year? They're developing some activities, the background, right? Right or not? Some security related informations, security patches. So they're developing every year. They're releasing a new version. I can say remove vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities means with this Git, if you install 3 years back Git, there are some security breaches. 3 years Git back. So hackers can easily hack, for example, that package. So the vulnerabilities, there are many vulnerabilities. Vulnerability means security breaches we can give easily. Okay. But new version, no vulnerabilities. That means what? They're improving in the security level. They're improving in the security level. So new version will come means not only always new features. The background color is pink, blue, red, green. We are not focusing always the background color, always a good features. But the background security feature also update every version. So what inspector will do, inspect whatever activities you are performing in that activities, is there any security breaches are there or not, it will check. So inspector is not validate, the request is coming from external like a WAF. Remember this point. Inspector activities, internal activities, whatever things you have downloaded inside your instances, whatever URLs you are hitting, is there any vulnerabilities are there, any security breaches are there, that will check by inspector. Clear now, everyone? So simple. Amazon Inspector is a security service from AWS, automatically scan your EC2 instances or container images also to find the vulnerabilities. So think like a security scanner that checks, are there bugs, weakness, any weakness in the system, or any software packages up to date, old software packages are using. For example, security group, you are using all traffic. So these kind of things, it will take care of your inspector. Inspector is not validate any request coming from external. It's a cloud account inside activity. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, like a Trivi. Trivi is a third-party tool, right? DevOps. Okay. So this is my server. First, what you need to do, guys, very important thing I'm going to highlight now. Some difficulties are there. So if I'm talking about 15 services, you can easily understand 10 to 11 services easily. But if you can go a more depth, all services, definitely some difficulties you can see, but you can find out the difficulties, try to overcome by doing the practice only. Okay, let's go to IAM role here. I'm creating IAM role now. So I'll tell you why I'm creating IAM role also. Okay. Easy to creating. So meanwhile, I'm giving administrator access. Next, I'm giving a here role admin, something I'm giving here. Perfect. Yeah. So go to instance. Yeah. Go to instance level. Okay. Go to instance level. I'm going to attach this role. WAF server, security, modify IAM role admin, update IAM role. So guys, if you want to work with inspector, yes, am I audible? Perfect. Okay. If you want to work with inspector, the background one service should run. The service is system manager. Okay. The service is system manager. In AWS, there is a service system manager. From there, you can control everything. Okay. Let me explain here somewhere I have added. Yeah. So the system manager, it should work. So we need a SSM agent. This SSM agent send all the request inside the EC2 everything to system manager. So inspector will take your instance complete, complete access through system manager. In this case, we have to install SSM agent. But now new servers, you no need to install SSM agent. Okay. By default, SSM agent is there. Let me show you here. Yeah. Systemctl status. Which one? SSM agent. SSM agent. Command is correct or not? Okay, let's check exactly the name of the system agent. Yeah, sorry. Status SSM agent. Correct only, right? I have given. Right, this is which server this is? Let's go to WAF only. Okay, we can see. If you connect here, it will take time. SSM agent, yeah, now working fine. See, SSM agent also installing automatically. So guys, I mean, SSM agent already pre-installed. But if you want to use this session manager, the background one role is required, one permission is required. The permission is to role. We have to give SSM agent permission. So that permission is, I think already discussed SSM agent through connect your EC2 instance time. That permissions I have updated somewhere. Okay, this is inspector. Let me show you the agent. Okay, let's check now. SSM agent permission here. SSM agent permission. Role, IAM role. So if you want to work with system manager, inspector will take help from system manager. If you want to work with system manager, we have to attach this role, permission to your role. Copy. Let's go to role. I will show you in the permissions level, for example. Create a role. I'm just giving EC2. So let's go to next. I'm not creating a, I'm going to show you. Yeah, this permission you have to give. If you use this permission only, your instance is able to communicate system manager to your inspector will connect. Okay. So these permissions you can give only create a role, but I have given administrator permission, right? That permission also will come automatically. Okay. So inspector will work, system manager will communicate to your instance through SSM agent. I mean, this is the flow. Let's take, this is EC2 instance. So by default, already here, SSM agent is there. This agent will help to connect a system manager. Okay. So this system manager, your inspector, AWS inspector will take help from here only. AWS inspector. Vulnerability scanner. AWS inspector is a vulnerability scanner. Yeah. This one take. From system manager. So SSM agent send the entire data to system manager send to inspector. Inspector will scan the your EC2 instance. So background automatically this inspector will connect your instance to system manager and scan and take the response to back. So if you want to work with system manager, first your EC2 instance able to communicate. That's what create a role and give a system manager permission. Role and system manager permission. I have given administrator access, right? That's what. Yeah. And attach role to EC2. SSM agent, if you can install if it is not there, but by default 2023 servers, SSM agent automatically installed. To run, to communicate system manager only, we should attach this role. Even I'll show you here. See, you may refresh here. See, you can connect your server through system manager or session manager also now. Understand? But if you attach IAM role, simply you can connect instance through session manager also. If I connect, you are able to enter your server. See, connected. Real time you are using session manager always. Without PEM file key, directly we can connect by attaching a role. So even if you attach administrated access for your EC2 instances, if you wait some time, you are able to connect session manager also. Why we need to wait? Agent should install the background, right? To install the agent, we need to wait for some time. You know how to connect EC2 instance connect. After 5 minutes, you can connect session manager also. Okay, many things are there here. If your session manager isn't run only, your inspector is able to get the information from your EC2 instances. If your agent is not running, inspector unable to connect your AWS account inside all the servers. Go to dashboard. Cancel. Yeah. Okay. So you can now go to inspector by instance. Dashboard got changed. Okay, no problem. So here we can create a many rules here. For example, if you want to create a specific role, so description, we can add a account inside. You can custom rules also we can create by using inspector. Okay. Wait for some time here. Mm. Let's go to inspector. Not required, not required, not required, not required. Just wait for some time. Meanwhile, you can check SSM agent, system manager inside agent is running or not. Let's check one more time. It has to be create a go to inspector again. Yeah. Get started. This is not required. Let's go. It has to be appear rule actually. I'm not getting. Go to inspector. One more time. Account management. Close this all. Yeah. Yeah, updated. See. Okay, perfect. So it's updated here. Account management is activated here. You can check instance also. No instance is running. Account is okay. Actions. Amazon users can. This is already activated. Why it is showing user scanning deactivated? Actions. Just wait, guys. Let me put my charging. Let's refresh one more time. This should be activate. Actions. Oh, sorry, activate here, right? Amazon user scanning. Submit. Okay. Now it will come. Just wait for some time. Inspector, it will take 15 minutes time to update the, the status actually. So actually this is dashboard has changed. So little confusing for me also. Wait for some time. You can see user scanning activate means, or EC2 scanning activate means, you can, if any EC2 instances are there, automatically you can see here instance level. Okay. Any ECRs are there, you can see container repository level. Let's refresh. Yeah, see activating now. Okay. So go to instances, activate. Amazon EC2 scanning. So here list of services are there. Which service you want to scan? Lambda service. I mean, here you need to understand one thing. The service inside whatever packages you are installing, any threats are there from the packages, any security breaches are there from the packages. It will scan every activity inside your EC2 or Lambda or ECR. So Docker image also, if you, for example, if you write a Docker file from the, by using a basic installations, those are related for security breaches and all. Definitely when you can click, easier image scanning also, you can see the images level also, any security breaches are there. Anyway, it is taking time. Once activation completed, you are able to see one server also here. I mean, two servers I can see my end. Let's wait. Give some time for inspector. So only the one thing is inspector here, we have to understand. This is your AWS account. In your AWS account, where we can install a packages means simple. The packages are related to compute services only, right? Either you can do instance inside, either you can do Lambda inside, either you can do Docker inside, either you can do any platform as a service, for example. So here EC2, for example, or Lambda or ECR. So if you install any packages here, so definitely these all packages are, any issues are there from the packages, any security leaks are there. So this will be inspect all the packages from the servers. In this case, so first we have to, after configure the inspector, we have to configure the rule here. EC2 activation enable means inspector is able to scan your EC2 instance. Lambda activation enable means inspector can able to inspect the Lambda activation rules. Same is here also. Any images are there, complete all images, inspector can scan. So simple, what is inspector in your interview? If they can ask, it's a vulnerability scanner. Vulnerability scanner means, is there any security breaches are there in the packages only? It will check. Okay. Simple vulnerability scanner. Yeah. Okay, let's wait for some time. If once activation is completed now, you are able to see one server. Okay, it will take 15 minutes time, as I mentioned here. Inspector to update anything here, it will take 15 minutes of time to wait. Okay, I mean every 15 minutes time only it will scan. It will for example, time 11:55. Now scanning is done. Again, it will wait for 15 minutes. So 15 minutes after you can see again new updates. Again 15 minutes after you can see the next update. Like that it will work. Clear? Where we can use inspector like a trivy tool. I have already explained the DevOps like trivy tool, same kind of. We can see for time being, we can discuss on the guard duty. So this is the last one for the security service. Yeah. So now let's move to guard duty. Meanwhile, it will take 15 minutes time, right? Meanwhile, we can see also. Yeah, guard duty is a threat detection. Okay. So for example, same kind of, same like a WAF, but here some differences you can see. So WAF, we can see, we can configure only load balancer or CloudFront for application level. So guard duty will see here, complete AWS services inside, any threat detections are there. I mean, inside compute services, if any packages and all, inspector will take care. Inside your AWS account, any threat detections are there, any service, the guard duty will take care. Okay. For example, let me show you here a simple logic here. Yeah. Someone, simple example, imagine your instance S3 bucket IAM user in AWS. You want to know if someone is trying to hack your EC2 instance. So an attacker is using your AWS account, user doing unusual things. Okay, malware talking, something hacker services and all. So guard duty watch everything by using CloudTrail. Okay, CloudTrail, CloudWatch, it will use automatically VPC flow logs, CloudWatch flow logs, DNS logs. Guard duty job is monitor all the logs in your AWS account. Whatever logs are there, application related logs, network related logs, API related logs, VPC related logs, DNS logs. If any abnormality is there in these logs, definitely guard duty will give a findings. So there is a issue in this S3 bucket, in this RDS, in this EC2, in this network. Like that, it will give complete detections. It will give. For example, I can create a sample finding. For example, what I can do, if you can scan this, for example, guys. Yeah, let me install Nmap. I will tell you how it will work. Go to the instance level. Yeah, so click on this instance. Session connector, session manager also. Yes, one workshop I will take soon. How to instance connect options. Private server also we can directly connect without bash and host, without SSH by using HTTPS 443. Next workshop I will plan. Don't miss, very, very important workshop that is. I supposed to continue here, but it's time taking process one more time, 1 more hour. So let's say, okay, for example, guys, in your team person or anyone is trying to run this command. You know the meaning of this command is nmap pnp 2443 scanner nmap.org. The meaning of this command, 20 to 443. In between, how many ports are activating present? I mean, don't confuse here. I have already given all traffic. All traffic security level you have enabled. But after enable, which port is working actively now? So if you scan now, you can see all ports are active now. So 20 to 443 between these ports are enabled present now. Remaining ports are not activated. Even all traffic you are given, but no one is accessing anything. For example, if someone can try to connect a database, you can see 3306 are activated. Someone is connected. It's a scanning of now working ports. So SMTP maybe the background it is working SSM manager. So these ports are, but this is not a good scan, right? I want to know who can want to know all the scan, which ports are enabled 20 to 443. If you want to check, you can check 443 enable or not, internal team 80 enable or not. But if you can give a particular range, a 22,000 ports I want to see means hacker only can check like this only. Or inside any team can be abnormal. If person is trying to do any data breach and all, they can run. Whenever you can do this kind of things, your guard duty will find out someone is trying to run a all port scanner command. Someone is trying to, some get. So guard duty, AWS guard duty. I think Amazon guard duty. What is the name exactly? Can anyone find? Can anyone? Yeah, here only. Small d, capital D. Okay. So this guard duty, you can see now. Get started. Enable guard duty, for example. So at this time, top threads, nothing is there. Okay. So I'll try to create a one finding here. So I'm creating a wantedly some finding here. So run this command. So this will create a finding type. Any port scans are there? Any CC activity? Well, I mean, I'll explain what is CC activity also. So if anyone command controller, CC means command controller. So if I run this, here I need to change detector ID. Okay, let's go to the guard duty now. Go to settings. Take this detector ID, for example. And I'm creating a wantedly one activity here, port scan activity and all. Let's run. Okay, let's check one more time. Correct invalid time. Okay. Detector ID is correct. Okay, let's validate this command by using ChatGPT. Maybe I'm just not running correct proper way. Okay. Let's execute one more time the web server inside. Okay, let me change this command. Okay. Oh, We have to give in the list. If I see, I'm running 2 scans here, trying to do 2 scans. Let's go to GodDuty now. Refresh. See, you can see the 2 findings. So one finding, someone is scanned your port, this range. It's a medium threat, but someone CC means here, command control. Someone is taking a control of command. You are communicating your control server. So backdoor, this is high. Understand? So like this, if any activities, if you can do inside your AWS, everything, the GodDuty will be try to give a alert here. Okay. Yeah. Any port scans and all. So for example, here, you can see breakdown here. CC means here command control server. The hackers can control center. If any hacker can take the control center of your server to do activities by running any commands. So if anyone do this activity, automatically your GodDuty will give a findings. So here you can configure any SNS or CloudWatch to give a alert. Some CC alert is there. Someone is trying. Someone is configure. Someone is hack your command prompt. Something, so they can do any activities. Like this activities will come. What we can do simply, immediately you can stop the server. Stop the server or delete a server. From the AMI, you can create a one more server. For example, some activities, if you can see, Sonar Cube activities, I'll explain to my clearly inform you, right? You are not supposed to do all activities through root. If you through root, the root terminal, someone can hack, they can do any command here. So they can hack anything. Any threat activity. So here I have done 2 activities, one trying to CC activity and one is for port scan. I'm trying to scan 100 to 1000 ports enable. So this is also one of the threat. So like that it will show. If someone can do any activity, some give a public access, some kind of things, anything, also you can find out here like a threat. Okay. So like this GodDuty we can work. You can click on it. You can see here complete information. Ports are scanned. These many ports are scanned. Total ports are 24844. So this is the instance ID, instance type, output ARN, instance now running state. So availability zone, everything, image ID with the help of session manager. Complete history it will come. So this is all about GodDuty. Let's now check inspector again. Inspector only related for compute services. If something is abnormality, any packages or any packages, kind of things only it will take care. Account management activated. See, I'm able to see here 2 servers. Okay, I'm able to hear 2 servers. You can click on it here. So one server, there is a high severities. See, the severity you can easily understand. All ports are configured for internet gateway. That means what? Your instance is given all traffic. This is configured internet gateway. Yes, all traffic given internet gateway. See, like that it will show. This is one of the threat. As I said, right? So inspector will take care of the specific server inside packages plus the server around any ports are enabled. Also, inspector will take care. This activity GodDuty also will take care. But GodDuty, when it will take care, if someone can use the port and try to access, only GodDuty will find. But if you enable port also, inspector will find. It will inspect. So how it will work, I'll show you end-to-end architecture so that you will get a clarity in better way. So let's say now, focus for 10 minutes. I'll close the session now. So this is my VPC. This is my VPC. So this is my subnet here. This is my subnet. Yeah, this is my subnet. Now, this is subnet inside. This is my EC2 instance. I'm just talking about one server. So this EC2 instance, configure load balancer. Okay, load balancer. Otherwise, leave it. You may confuse. Okay, so ECT inside, we have a application. ECT inside, we have a application. So focus everyone, you will get 100% clarity by saying this. Okay, here user is there. Let's take a user and a hacker. User, let's take a hacker now. Yeah, hacker. Okay, so first activity. So whose request can enter, whose request will block? If you can create any NACL rule, that will take care of the subnet level. So here we can give any, allow any process. Yeah. So here we can focus of allow and any networking level we can focus. Okay. So once NACL allow the request, NACL don't know hacker request or user request. NACL will allow. Next, SG. SG instance level will work. Same SG also port level it will work. The port will allow for hacker request or your request also. But SG level we can allow only specific IP that will only specific person can access. But not we cannot give all traffic except hacker traffic. SG don't know, right? SG is just network level firewall only. Whoever access through same port, any port can allow. Okay, then hacker request also enter, your request also enter. But here application level, we have a web application firewall, right? That web application firewall. So we have a many filters here, right? Web application firewall, we have a many filters. The many filters. So we can apply here bot attack feature. If anyone try to run any script to access your application, your bot feature can monitor. Next, we can write a request rate. If any requests are coming more, it will block, or simply we can block any IP also. So that will WAF will take care. Okay. For example, my SG level, okay, or instance level, any packages. So any package. So simple vulnerabilities. Any vulnerabilities are there. So these vulnerabilities, yeah, package vulnerabilities. Definitely by using this vulnerability, hacker also can easily hack. Okay. So these vulnerabilities will take care by insert package vulnerabilities can inspect by using inspector. Okay. Not only that, if any instance related if you give an instance scanning, if you enable a server scanning, so it will check. Once you enable a server scanning, it will check server incoming ports, outbound ports also. So security groups also it will verify. Inspect. So it will give a risk medium or low and something. And inspector will support compute services, Lambda, EC2, okay, RDS kind of. But one more security service is there, a guard duty. So AWS guard duty, So it will give a findings. What type of findings here? Everything it will track. GuardDuty will track inside your account. Inside account, VPC logs, CloudWatch logs, CloudTrail logs, CloudTrail logs, DNS logs. Always it will monitor. Always monitor. If any, okay, if any threat detections are there, it will give a findings. Threat detection will be find outs. Detections will find out and send a notification. So this are the abnormalities. Someone is scanning something in your account. DNS logs are verified. There are some abnormalities. VPC logs are verified. There are some abnormalities. Like that, it will take care. Okay. We'll send notification. So GuardDuty is all about a complete account. But here, notification. Yeah. So WAF is ensure not allow inside. Still, if some request is entered, GuardDuty will find out the, will find out the any abnormality and send the notification. And meanwhile, inspector will take care of any after scanning of the EC2, after scanning of ECR, any package abnormalities are there, any port abnormalities are there, everything it will check by inspector. Clear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How 5 will work commonly? Any question now? GuardDuty will give a notifications. We have to configure GuardDuty notifications. GuardDuty will give any notification as a finding. Anything will find GuardDuty, port scanner, application scanner, security guard, anything will take care by GuardDuty. VPC flow logs, for example, VPC flow logs is what? VPC network related flow, it will be show. Inside the VPC flow log, any abnormality traffic will be entered inside the VPC flow log. Why this traffic is entered inside the flow log? As per the production, as per the process, no one can enter in this, right? Outside person. VPC flow logs also it will verify. DNS logs, whoever accessing your route 53, the logs also it will be captured. CloudWatch logs, application, something threats are there. CloudTrail, any CloudTrail API logs, inside your server API logs, it will monitor. Everything it will be monitor. Logs, it will find out the threats. It will give a notification. But inspector is only limited actions, not for entire AWS account. Server, RDS, Lambda, only compute services, related packages, related ports, only it will show. Can GuardDuty monitor multiple AWS accounts? GuardDuty is a same account specific, right? Different account, different GuardDuty is already there, right? It's not a third-party tool to enable, right? You no need to do anything GuardDuty, no need to configure any logs. GuardDuty by itself, it will be take care. Just you can enable only. Something is there, it will be find out. So clear? So you need to do practice something at GuardDuty and inspector to get a more clarity. I know you are more clarity NACL, SG, WAF, and remaining security services, security manager, parameter store, and something. We have discussed many things, IAM and all. So only the blockage, you need to more focus on GuardDuty inspector only. You need to find out the difference. GuardDuty will take care of all the things. Okay, let me show you. Also, you can understand even. Even I have updated here also, by the way. See, find the inspector is find the vulnerabilities in your software. Amazon GuardDuty detect real-time threats and attack behavior. Any traffic, force traffic, port scan, dynamic monitoring and all. So agent is required for inspector, right? Which agent? SSM agent, we already, it will be installed by default. Role, we have to attach role only, irrespective of SSM agent. Next, guard duty not required any agent. See, scans only enable for EC to ECR, Amazon inspector. But Amazon guard duty will be focused on all the areas, logs and irrespective. Okay. So frequent on schedule image push, real-time continuous. So scan cost is as per the scan. Clear now? So this is, yeah, we can create a custom rules also if required. But free trial, we don't have custom creation rules process. We have to pay for that. Even I tried, but costing is applied for that. So finally, are you clear, guys? AWS security services, more than 15 plus services we have focus. So you need to learn first video, second video, third video. So that 100% I can say in your interview, if you can add these all areas, there is a weightage for your resume. I can confidently say that. So guys, that's all for today. I'll share this recording to everyone. I mean, we will add into the YouTube also. So as I said, yeah, first video, second video already there on the YouTube. This will be added as a third one. Okay. So next workshop, I will update you in the group. Okay. Yes, I see multiple interview questions, 50% questions from this area. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, correct only. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. If anyone want to take training from me, new batch is going to start, I think July 2nd week after complete 10:30. So if anyone joined from external, not part of Naresh IT. So I'm Veera, multi-cloud DevOps trainer. I will take care of AWS, Azure, GCP, and advanced DevOps tools also. Thank you so much for your patience. Yeah. Happy weekend. Take a rest. I need to take care of many things now. From morning onwards, I'm busy with this workshop and regular class and all. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'll share everything. Yeah. Bye.